Right. Yeah, thank you for joining me. And this is a 1500-hour tour of one of my trophy lodges. This is basically my PB lodge where I dump my diamonds. It's a bit chaotic. I tried organising it, but it just, yeah, run out of places to put things. Begin within the doorway, standing up, we've got the grizzly bear. He is quite big. I think he weighed over 600 kilos. He was quite a big boy. We've got the brown bear on the other side. He was a thorn in my side for quite some time. The grizzly bear was quite easy. He was one of the initial spawns I got. And he just walked out one day and that was that. In this room I'm slowly going to be turning this into mostly a bird orientated room. It's just being bothered to move everything around a bit. In the middle we've got a diamond Cape Buffalo. And on the table and on the wall up there there's some diamond Capercaillies from the new Reventuli map. Most of the turkeys in here are just random things that went up when I first started picking them up. We've got a diamond European hare here. That was a more luck than judgment. It was just sat there, so naturally it died. The big axis deer on the left here, he was a recent one. I've actually got two of these now. The other one's in another room. This is the bigger of the two. It's a nice big size. And the Sika deer as well. It was, when I was out looking around New Zealand, another initial spawn. Never hunted these before. Third zone, there he was. It's strange how the game works sometimes, but up there's just various geese. Eventually, the Canada goose in the middle. I'll have one of the diamond and the other two geese either side, but for now that's not the case. The ducks across the top are just, can't remember what we got up there. We've got a mallard, cinnamon teal, harlequin duck and another mallard from left to right. A couple of feather variations on the other two Canada geese. The goose on this table is a tundra bean goose. Been trying to get a grey lag as well, but so far no joy, but one day I'll have all three. Everything in this room. Let's go over to the bar. There will be a lot of diamond geese scattered around. Over here we've got a diamond rock ptarmigan. He was off the new map. They're one of the ones that you have to shoot while they're flying to actually get the score. If you shoot them on the ground you get no rating. So they're quite challenging to hunt. Quite fun to hunt. Also quite annoying because tracking them's a challenge. Got a diamond white-tailed deer above it. We've got a diamond scrub hare. On the wall up here, some of the walls are diamond, some are different variations, and a very wonky mule deer in the middle. I quite liked his rack, so I kept him. He's very, yeah, wonky. Up there's a diamond moose, a diamond deer. There are a lot of diamond red deer in this lodge. A diamond fallow deer. And then we begin the nice hallway. I'd like to start off with this horrible thing here. I know Till already knows about this thing. This was a max level Grey Fox in the game. It was a level 9 legendary. Diamond for these is 6.43. I shot it and it came up at 6.40. So extremely close. I swallowed my pride with it, resigned to the fact I didn't quite make it, came to the lodge, placed it there. In the what bit is it, the trophy manager, it actually said 6.43. So what the hell happened there, I have no idea. So that one's a bittersweet, but it is what it is.
Complaints made.
Complaint was made. I did send an email and they're apparently looking into it, so that feels a bit copy and pasted to me. If anyone from the game is watching this, sort it out. The Diamond Coyote. These are the animals you hear a lot but never see. With that nice little howl sound, and then you hear some scurrying in the bushes and you never actually see it. That's what they look like. Got a diamond lion. That took months to get. So on and off ground for that for ages. Oh, here we got, there's a red fox up there. That was an initial spawn on Yukon Valley after the reset. That's the first animal I saw on Yukon Valley after the reset. Just walked around and there it was, just standing there. I was like, right, I've got to have that. That's an awesome first thing to see on this map. Then we've got all the turkey types, diamond. This Gemsbok, I felt really bad for this one. I was on Sham's map and spotted two very big diamond potential female Gemsbok in the distance. I said I'll have one, he had the other. He shot his, I shot mine. This one made it to diamond and his didn't.
Oh dear.
I felt, well, I laughed a bit inside, but I felt awful. But,
He felt wounded.
oh yes. But still yet to find a male one. I've had a couple of level 5s not make it. They've trolled me. They're scattered throughout this lodge. Some of them aren't even placed. The diamond alligator, this was a case of 4th time lucky. I have killed, well, I've shot at 4, including this one, level 9 legendaries. 2 didn't make it. 1 went for a swim, sunk and never came back up, and this is the one that did make it, so yeah, quite thankful to have him. So down here there's another Gemsbok female diamond, and that's one of the males that never made it. There's a white-tailed deer there as well, the diamond wildebeest, yet another red deer, and a big diamond moose. Diamond's a theme here. These are the 2 bison in the game. We've got the European bison on the left and the plains bison or American bison on the right. The European one, I got that before the reset happened, the big patch. So all the grinding for that was done at night. It was horrific. I think I killed about 500 of them before that one spawned. And finding it was not easy. One of these up here, I think it's... yeah, this particular one here. That is actually a diamond, but when I shot it with the 470 Nitro Express. It went through its shoulder, out the other side, and hit it in the head. So... yeah, it was a case of the gun did its job a bit too well. It hit the trophy organ and it knocked the rating down from a diamond to a gold. But
Ouch.
it is what it is. Over here on the bar we have a couple of quail. I'm still yet to find a diamond quail. For obvious reasons, they're quite small. And you have to shoot them in the air to get the score. Another diamond rabbit, that's the eastern cottontail. I didn't even played this once or twice of us, so these are the sort of animals you can find in this game when you put an absurd amount of time into it. And yes, he has got irregular antlers. Yeah, all the antlered animals have a true rack system, all their antlers are randomly generated, so stuff like that can happen. Cool thing is they all look slightly different, although some of them, especially the diamond ones, will usually follow that pattern up there, which does look nice, but after 40 or 50 they get a bit boring. This little one here, we've got a diamond mallard and a diamond raccoon. The raccoon's an uncommon fur variation of blonde. It's quite nice.
Is this a diamond hound? It
is a diamond hound. I would say great one, but he got shot in the head at some point, so it didn't quite count. This is another one of those chaotic rooms I'm not entirely sure what to do with. We've got a diamond fox and a diamond jackal. And on the wall behind, all four of the ibex species is diamond. And the Spanish map. On the wall behind, another again spot that didn't make it. A feral goat on the left and the wild boar here, they're both diamond. Everything else are just things I kept at the time because they were nice and had nowhere else to put, really.
These must.
Yep. And a diamond feral pig, which is basically a variation of the wild boar. Oh, sorry. These small little side rooms I don't really know what to do with in this lodge. Over here we've got a diamond. No, that's a gold harlequin duck. There is a diamond in the lodge somewhere, but I can't remember where it is. This is a very exciting room. That is literally all that's in there. 3 more red deer and a load of guns. This, I'd say, is probably the main exhibit, this room. I start with this big fella, my Rocky Mountain elk. I'm still yet to find a diamond. This was quite a big gold. I remember when I placed this, I only recently swapped out all my things for my PBs. I looked at that and thought, Jesus, they get bigger than this. That's a big animal as it is. There's the other diamond axis deer on the wall behind. Slightly different colours the other one. Black-tailed deer, I'm still yet to get a diamond. That's the biggest gold I've found to date. 3 more red deer. Across the top there. And we've got a wildebeest, a lesser kudu. Chamois didn't quite make it, even though it was a level 5. Iberian mouflon. Oh, that was a black buck up there, sorry. This is the lesser kudu. And the springbok. It took me 3 springbok to get one that I could actually keep as a diamond. I kept forgetting they were class 3 and kept shooting them with a class 4 weapon. We've got a musk deer. I'm still yet to find a diamond for these. They're quite skittish little things and difficult to get. And a wonky roe deer diamond I just stumbled upon one day. A lot of the diamonds I find, I'm generally not looking for that animal. I'm hunting something else and then one just runs across. That's generally how you find them. Here we've got my biggest my biggest red deer to date so far.
Glorious.
Still no great one, unfortunately. After 8,000 kills, I'm retiring for a while. I might have another go soon. My biggest white-tailed diamond. I haven't even attempted doing a great one grind on those. Yeah, you have to go back round a long way to get out of there. I've got trapped in there before. Then we've got a big water buffalo, scored in diamonds. They are absolutely huge. I think he actually charged me. I don't remember. Might have been him or the Cape Buffalo charged me. One of them did. Yeah, I was quite happy to get him. Mule deer, that's the biggest I've got so far. Not far off diamonds. The diamond's 312, I believe, and he scored 300. Fallow deer diamond. This moose collection on the wall here, I did that for a reason. The two asymmetrical ones were actually max level. They're both level 5, didn't score diamonds. The one in the middle was level 4, did score diamond. Go figure. Like absolute monster of a moose. A big diamond. Still yet to find one that beats that. The Roosevelt elk here should be gold, but I messed the shot up when I killed him. Still yet to find a diamond. I've had 2 level 5s that trolled me.
Ouch.
Down here this is just overflow of extra bits and pieces. Here we have a European rabbit diamond. These are quite difficult to get. They don't have need zones that show on the map. They just have burrows that you have to remember where they are. So grinding these was difficult. In the end I just found 2 or 3 and just kept bouncing between them. The room on the left here. When we first started playing this game, me and Richard had a big habit of liking to hunt caribou just because of how easy they are to hunt. I said to one day I have a caribou room, and well, here it is. There's a few level 5 trolls on the wall, otherwise just PBs, and the big boy here is a diamond. There is actually a fur variation on the left, a leucistic female. That should be in the other lodge really, but I wanted to keep it in here just for the theme of the room. There is space for a few more to go eventually, but when that happens, it'll happen. Before we get to the main attraction over there, a diamond reindeer. And a wall of asymmetrics, well, 2 asymmetrics. It's a nice symmetrical wall. Overall, it's quite pleasing to the eye, that wall of red deer. The 3 animals up here, these are the first 3 animals I killed in the game, the 2 deer and the coyote. That first, that's what got the ball rolling. I did kill a bear as well on the first day, but I didn't save it for some reason. And we've got a diamond cinnamon teal and a diamond harlequin duck. I knew I had one. Up here on the wall, the lion in the middle isn't diamond, but I do have a diamond. All the other cats, I did get the diamond lynx. All the rest of them are now diamond. So I've now got all the big cats diamond. So on the left we've got the mountain lion, Mexican bobcat. That's actually an uncommon fur variation, I believe, the red. Quite happy to get him. That lion's just there as a placeholder until I get another one. And the Eurasian lynx, I got that very recently. And the puma on the end. And the crowning jewel of my whole collection, my great one, black bear. There's 6 different variations of fur for these, and that's the one I got. They are noticeably bigger than the other ones. I think he weighed in about 300 and something kilos, whereas the other ones get up to about 270-ish.
Alright, let's get a photo of you with a thumbnail. Mounted out of frame. So come on, get out of the way, Blair, buddy. Alright.
I've heard this.
Can you do a pose?
That's the best I can do.
One without posing? Alright, you can get some pictures if you want. Sure, better thumbnails than I am.
I was genuinely surprised when I got him on the grind for that. 148 black bears was all it took to get that. I know a lot of people grinding these have done thousands with no luck. And when I posted up on Discord, I got called a hacker, I got called a scammer, fake, whatever. But people were getting initial spawn ones, so I killed them legit, collected my kills, and then this just appeared, and yeah, it took me a few minutes to sort of calm down to actually take the shot. I was
Yeah.
genuinely shaking with, well, many different feelings. It's just like spotting through the whole lot. I was like, there's a level 4, a level 5, a 6, a 5, a 10. Wait, what, a 10? Yeah, then my hands just started shaking. It's ridiculous. I did video its final moments. Needed to be done. It's better cements what 1500 hours looks like in this game. These have a lot of these have rarer spawn chances than diamonds. Diamonds have about a 1% chance, some of these are like 0.05% chance.
Damn.
We'll kick off with, well, I've got a melanistic road here. I can't remember where I found him now, but I messed the shot up on him, I know that much, or he was just low scoring, but for these I don't mind whether I mess the shot up, it's just I'd rather have it than not. It's more the prestige at this point. My mallard wall. There's a few missing gaps I'm hoping to find. The melanistic one in the middle. I actually thought he bugged when I first saw him across the lake. I thought there's just like a black shadow where a duck should be. I thought something hadn't rendered in, so naturally I shot it expecting it to crash, and that appeared.
Nice.
Two piebalds, male and female. The brown hybrids, male and female. I believe the blonde male is a leucistic, but I'm yet to find one, and I'm yet to find a melanistic female. Obviously the big central feature here is the albino deer. I believe he was a level 8, he was a very big scoring male. I was over the moon when I saw him. I was like, wow, these things exist. At this point in the game I wasn't actually sure whether albinos and other rare fur types existed. It was quite early on when I found him. Also on the Great One grind. Then we've got a piebald roe deer. On the wall behind here we've got a diamond, uncommon variation of a turkey. I figured he deserved a place here more than the other lodge. So that's quite a rare thing to get. A couple of females, we've got a female roe deer and a female melanistic Siberian musk deer. Got a piebald alligator. I got really lucky with this. I found one the day before an update. I shot it, it went for a swim, it died while it was underwater. And alligators, they die underwater. Sometimes they surface, sometimes they don't. It didn't surface. The next day after the update I went back and this one was there. This one was even bigger than the previous one. So I made sure to get the kill. And on the wall here is another variation of piebald. Apparently there's 5. When I first saw that I actually thought it was albino because it's a lot whiter than the other one, a lot pinkier in colour. A lot of the animals in here just be 1 of 3 colours generally, but it makes for quite a pleasing lodge. Got an axis deer, an albino, got a few mule deer in the dilute variation, which is now apparently quite rare. That one I messed the shot up and it should have been a gold, but It happens. Over here we've got an albino European rabbit and an albino mountain hare. That hare I spotted the other side of a lake. It was about 400 metres from me. I had to go all the way around the edge of this lake to find where I'd spotted it, to follow it. It took me ages to track that thing down. And being small and fast, it just kept running and running. But eventually my shotgun found it, and that was the end of it. Got 2 pheasants. I think they're uncommon variations. Got a grey and a molting. They look quite cool, so I thought I'd just stick them together and put them there. Got a red teal and a piebald cinnamon teal as well. I'm not entirely sure if red is a variation or if it's just their normal colour, but it is what it is.
It's pretty cool though.
Nice and vivid. Here we've got an albino pig. One of many piebald red deer on the wall behind. I've got so many of those in my inventory where I've kept them. They're quite... Here we've got a raccoon dog. These are both uncommon variations. I was hoping to find something a bit rarer, but even still it's quite cool. The raccoon dog's a black-white variation. And the willow ptarmigan is a bicolour. They're usually sort of like a mottled looking colour, but... Over here we've got a white variation of the willow ptarmigan. I was hoping that'd be a male, so I'd stick it with that. And an albino Ronda ibex on the wall behind. On the other side we've got just a grey Canada goose. That is a variation. You'll see why later. Another dilute mule deer. Over here we've got a lesser kudu. There's a melanistic. That was actually quite difficult to get hold of. I found that by its tracks. I found a disturbed vegetation that said melanistic. I followed it for nearly 5 kilometres. And I finally got a shot on it. It was the first time I actually saw it. I just took the shot. I shot it up the arse. Didn't get integrity, but I'd already chased it more than I was prepared to chase it. Here we've got a piebald coyote harassing 2 male piebald mallards and a female piebald. It's a complete piebald mount. I've yet to find another piebald coyote or a rare coyote. I was hoping to find one for this video. The piebald female axis deer on the wall there, I believe. Can't remember now. Yeah. That's a bronze bighorn sheep. In rating and in colour, apparently it's a rare variation. Behind we've got a piebald male and female. That's the biggest one I've found so far. And my biggest melanistic male with an albino female. I was hoping to find a melanistic female to pair with the albino male up front, because I really like the contrast of colours. Albino springbok. I actually found that on one of our hunting tournaments.
Nice.
Female Rocky Mountain elk. Got an albino harlequin duck. I actually shot that with the wrong gun. I think I shot that with the 300. I didn't have a duck gun, so it was out in the lake in the middle. Thought I'm never going to see it again. I want it. I shot it with a gun designed to take down moose. The other one's a piebald. I'm starting to get a collection of those, but ducks are quite tricky now with the update. They still agree with this. They are lightning quick now. You get one shot and then they're gone. They are insanely quick now. Through here we have my massive piebald moose. I believe this is Till's favourite trophy in my entire collection.
Oh yes. Godly.
And the sad state that it's an albino moose on the wolf there. The screenshot I did looking from this angle, Jam captioned this really well and said you versus the guy that she tells you not to worry about. Got a melanistic goose. I was really disappointed by these. I was hoping the whole thing would be black, but the only difference is it'll be more obvious when we get to another exhibit upstairs. It's just the white band around the neck's missing and some of the tail feathers are a different colour. But still looks quite cool. A load of black and white here. Alternated for aesthetics. Really big spirit bear. Found out afterwards it's only an uncommon variation, but it looks cool. I quite like it. And above the fireplace we have a leucistic reindeer. That was actually quite difficult to find on the Russian map. In the snow. On the first scan round I didn't even see it, because it just blended in so well. Through here we have another piebald moose. That was the biggest one I'd found up to that point, and the big boy out there appeared. And a blonde black bear, which is a rare. I was hoping to get another one on the black bear grind so I could do a multi-mount, but it just ended too quick.
It's pretty scary actually.
And then upstairs got a Cape buffalo. This particular one, it's an uncommon variation, but it came in at maximum weight for this species and maximum trophy rating as well, so this is as big as they get. That is literally a full-size animal. So I felt he deserves some notoriety here. We've got a couple of plains bison, got a leucistic female, and an albino female. Got a grey male mountain lion and a grey male puma. And round here a bit further we have an albino male puma. A trophy I was hoping to get to pair with that was black-tailed deer, but sadly nothing came up.
Yeah.
In here we've got an orange variation of a what's that one? That's a water buffalo. Usually they're black or grey, usually grey, but this one's got a nice orange undercarriage. And this through here is probably one of the other cool exhibits. That's one of each variation of a Canada goose except the common one. Just so you can really see the difference. The one in the middle is a diamond brown hybrid. I do have a couple of those. I believe Till got one of those for his first diamond as well.
Yeah.
Don't think I'd be able to sleep knowing there was a dead animal above me. But I suppose to each their own.
Right, these two are definitely the nicer of the variations. We've got a bald leucistic. That was the last one I got. That took some getting. I killed thousands of geese to get this display. And the melanistic next to that. The brown hybrid in the middle. The light grey leucistic, and then the grey on the far right. A melanistic female black-tailed deer. Another melanistic, another piebald mallard. They're actually quite common nowadays. Brown hybrid mallard. In here we have a piebald Rocky Mountain elk. It's the only rare male I've ever found of these, so they must be quite few and far between. I've killed a lot of these trying to get a diamond.
Killed a lot of everything.
I have killed quite a lot of everything. Through here we've got a melanistic Iberian wolf. He actually came at me when I was on my Great One grind for the red deer. It's quite a nice trophy to have come and attack me. Two tones grey fox, I believe that's just a rare, but even still they're quite few and far between. These two ducks up here, I kept these on chance. So I've been hunting ducks on the new map for a while, and each one popped up with an eclipse. Turns out that is very rare. That's less than 1% chance to get one of those to spawn. So I'm glad I kept them. I was just going to pass it off as, oh, it's just a slight variation. Here we have a red spotted seeker deer, which I'm led to believe is rare. I haven't killed many of them to know. The Call of the Wild companion app says it's a rare anyway, so that'll do for me. A whitetail albino. There is a multi-mount, we can have two of these fighting each other. I've got a few of those in the multi-mount lodge which we'll get to, but the plinth they stand on is an extra large. This lodge doesn't have any of those, so that's why that doesn't happen. Over here we've got a rock ptarmigan, bicolour diamond. That's an uncommon, but it's a diamond, so it kind of deserves to be here. And a white rock the white one is a rare. When I first started playing, I shot one of those thinking that was a normal colour. And that the molting one would be a rare, because that's how pheasants work. The molting one's rarer than the general colour. But that's not my first white one. But you that I've just dismissed. And I found another one and kept it. An albino female fox. Found that in Hirschfelden, one of the beginner maps. I actually thought, I remember seeing it run across it, I thought it was just a paper bag running, like blowing across. I had to remind myself that litter doesn't exist in this game, and it was actually an animal. A piebald white-tailed deer, he would be fighting the albino one, but sadly that doesn't happen, so...
Yeah.
And a black buffalo, which is apparently rare. They used to be common, they used to be everywhere, then they changed what was rare and what wasn't. But I'll take it. Here we've got a mixed goat. A mishmash of different colours. Melanistic lynx. I did my best to try and find a female one as well to do the multi-mount, but no joy. A blue variation of a Mexican bobcat, which I think looks stunning. Trying to find a coyote to pair with that, but yeah, I think I spread myself a bit too thin with what I was trying to find in the closing hours. Got a winter Iberian wolf. Here we've got a diamond brown hybrid goose fighting with a piebald male European bison. I found him on the grind. I was hoping to get one rare one from the grind when I was doing the diamond. And on the wall behind we've got two gold fur variations of blue wildebeest. One of them's a diamond, the one by the window. So there is a size difference in the horns. Through here we've got another albino wild boar. I think the other one was a feral pig, this one was a wild boar. It's strange, even though they're the same size and weight, I can't have that on the same size mount next to the other one. I was hoping to have them side by side, but for whatever reason this one doesn't fit. Got a couple of pheasants. Also got the one of each of the variations of the Gemsbok. Got the beige here. These are all very rare. Less than 1% chance to get these to spawn in. Over here's the dark. It was a very big gold. Very big gold. Next in we've got a grey Iberian Mouflon, which is a rare. Not quite an ultra rare, but still I'll take it. Got a piebald fallow deer, which I messed the shot up on, but never mind. And up here we have the gold variation of Gemsbok, which at the time of killing, I don't know if it's still true, only females could spawn as that at the time. Don't know if they've changed that. And that's the rare lodge.
Nice.
Definitely the one that's grown the most for me. I remember when I first started this, I'd like about 4 or 5 animals. I thought, yeah, I'm never going to fill this up. But now I'm actually running out of space to put things. Insane. Right, next I'll do the multi-mount lodge, which is kind of like an overflow of diamonds, I guess, and extra bits. Right, and this will be the multi-mount lodge. There isn't as much in this one. Mainly of interest. When I first started doing multi-mounts, it was like just collect the animals of any trophy rating. But then I thought, no, I want to have them as something special. For example, the two bears on the right, one is diamonds, and the other one was a level 9 that trolled me. So naturally that got saved. That was on the same night as I got that red fox that didn't quite make it.
Nice.
I was hoping to get a rare as well to do the same but in the other lodge. And this mess here is on the Spanish map. There is part of the story arc. You have to. Part of the story arc is someone's let 3 wild wolves loose on the island and they're going around killing people's goats and sheep. Your job is to hunt them down and remove them. That is them. And that is a diamond Iberian Mouflon.
Gotta say, I'm not as big a fan of this one.
That's quite a violent one, that one, to be fair. You'll like this one, this will give you some fuzzy feelings. I've actually got some bigger animals to replace these with at some point. Here we've got the raccoon with the alligator. This has got some brutal ones, but...
If I hide here, he won't see me.
I was forced into having this one. Here we have the same trophy as in the other lodge, just normal variations. In a different pose, coyote chasing ducks. At this point it was just, I want to make the mount. Went out and shot the first ones I found and made the mount. Similar story with this one. They're both gold, but yeah. So I was hoping to find a rare coyote so I could do this with the rare bobcat I've got in the other lodge, but RNG said no, so... Also back to just making things for the sake of making things. Rabbits. I have got spare diamonds of these so I could recreate the turkey one, but yep. The deer behind that was a level 8 trophy rack. I quite like that rack. It's an interesting one. I could have used one of my mini diamonds, I guess, but opted to not do that. Two of the various ibex species going head to head, both diamond. This was another case of just make it. I saw it and thought that looked awesome. I think it was around the time I got the trophy lodge in the first place. So awesome, I just discovered these, I want to do more of these. Before we do the back room, there's a couple in this other room down. I say couple, I think it's just one. Yeah, it's just one. Again, all 4 ibex diamond ratings. Some of them I messed the shot up on, so they just got stuck on that. But That'd be them. I want to do this with rare variations at some point, but that's going to be a big undertaking. Trouble is, the map that's on, I don't like playing anymore, where I've done my Great One grind on it, 8,000 red deers on there, and just, I don't know, that map leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. There's not as much in this one. This room's got the most. 3 diamond white-tailed deer. The male lynx out of these, there's a male and a female there. The male was a level 9 that didn't make it to diamond. There's a theme with this. This is where trolls end up. Over here we've got the same one as in the other lodge, just another variation of the pose. By far the most brutal trophy available in the entire lineup. Also the most expensive. The buffalo wasn't far off making diamond, and so was the lion. I believe the lion was a level... What was he? I think he was a level 8 that didn't quite make it. But I messed up the shot anyway, so... Either way.
You stand about here. Oh. To your left a bit. Bit more. And can you face me more? You look looking at the door. Yeah, that's better. Sweet.
Two white-tailed deer fighting. I've got enough extra ones to make another one of those, but I just haven't done it.
Is there a multi-mount for any animals that get stuck in trees?
I wish there was. I wish there was a way of uploading screenshots as pictures, because yeah, I'd have an entire gallery for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to do with the... Yeah, this is the one I wanted to do with the 2 rare whitetail I've got, but you need one of these massive bases to put it on, and there are none of those in the other lodge.
Damn.
The strange thing is, the one with all 3 of them fits on smaller ones. Work that out. That's all there is in the multi-mount lodge. So I haven't really put a whole lot of effort in this. It's just as and when stuff overflows, really.
Really captured the look of not being happy in this.
Yeah, there are a few variations. One of them, the buffalo, is down, but this one just looks the most epic. At some point the rare lodge is going to have to move into one of these, because if I do ever get a diamond, or not a diamond, just a rare lion, it's got to happen. Not quite as impressive as the other lodges, but it's coming along.
Some of them are definitely quite cool.
And now the final one will be the red deer lodge. Yeah, this is literally just red deer. Nothing else, just diamond red deer.
I'm not gonna lie, but the time of day is perfect. The colouring is just, yeah, very nice.
This gets into perspective just how many deer I killed and still didn't get the great one. I'm going to keep harping about this because I won't lie, I'm a bit bitter. But then again, I got the black bear after not many kills, so... They need to do a multi-mount with these things, just to save space. Even though they're all the same rack, effectively, they do have their subtle differences. There will be more at some point. I do plan to restart this. Not sure
Wanna do
when.
this all over again.
I don't know.
I remember you not having a good time.
It wasn't fun. But what I might do is set up for this and the whitetail and just one evening a week. Do one evening a week, do the other one. Try not to get as absorbed. I think a lot of it was when they had an update in February which reset the population on the map, and I had to find all my zones again. That's when I hit it hard. I was like, right, I've got to get this before it happens because I can't be bothered to find all my zones again. But
I think it's fair to say you got lost in the sauce
yeah,
with that.
definitely. When I decided enough was enough, I actually started to enjoy the game again. But yeah, I can't go on this map anymore and enjoy it. It has ruined it a bit for me. Which is annoying, so species on there I want to hunt. I want to get another rare. They've got anything in there. No. I want to get another rare deer. Not deer, wolf. I'd like get the ibex species rare just to do the multi-mount of those. There's stuff I'd like to do. I think that's it. I think that's it for this lodge. But there are mounts all the way down these walls. That room there's empty. But there's loads of mounts in there eventually, and this room as well. So maybe at 2,000 hours this might be a bit more full, but we'll see. It's got a bit dark in here now, so it's a bit harder to see. So yeah, these are basically trophies from each time we've done a Phasmo Crew hunting tournament, which we do need to do another one. I should generally keep the largest of each animal I kill. Except the grizzlies, because I've really wanted to do this multi-mount for a very long time. I kept 2 of the bigger ones.
That's great.
The reindeer, yep, that's a bitter memory.
Why is that one, did he?
Why is it a bitter memory, Till? Please explain.
What you're on about. I wasn't just walking along and just happened to snap it up after you was there for several hours.
There was one particular lake where I
Was
knew
that
there
this
was a
one?
lot of reindeer.
Yeah.
This is this one, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the biggest one I found, but on a particular lake I knew there was a lot. I looked around, there was nothing. Till walks along, biggest one in the game walks out, he kills it, wins. One and done.
Fluke shot as well. It literally ran by me and I just panic shot it. It weren't even I was sitting waiting and ready. It was like, oh shit, bang. Pure luck.
We did a savannah map, hunt one of everything. I think I'm the only one that managed to hunt one of everything. And that was when the scoring system got changed massively because, yeah, certain species that are really easy to hunt give a lot more points than those that aren't. So, yeah, a lot of number crunching went on, which I need to change because of the new update, adding new animals and changing things. The rabbit from the savannah. The savannah map was an interesting one. We had a wheel of death effectively that made it so we all had a random animal chosen for us by this wheel of fun that we had to kill with a bow weapon. That was hell. In here we have the side-striped jackal from the savannah and the roe deer from the first one we ever did.
It's cross-eyed.
Yeah, they do look extremely special.
Yeah.
Another bitter moment coming up here. The moose from Yukon Valley. Till, would you like to That was the one where you hunted everything except moose and stumbled upon a massive moose and won it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
This is why we started adding multiple animals to things to end Till's reign.
Oh dear.
This is the fox that won me the Yukon Valley Predator hunt. It was a big level 8 mythical.
So how do the hunts work? The challenges, like competitions?
Basically, you'll select some animals, you go out, hunt them, send me the screenshots. Before it was, the only way I'd let them in is if you killed them properly, but after a while it was like, right, need to do a different way of doing this, because when we started doing multiple animals it was easier sometimes just to kill one animal than try and hunt some of the harder ones. Then you
Right.
score. So I come up with an elaborate scoring system that rates every animal against their diamond score as a percentage, and then your score goes then against its diamond value as a percentage with a modifier added depending on how you kill it, whether you kill it with the right gun. Basically you have the harvest check. If you miss it you get minus points, and if you get them you get your actual points. You get plus points if you kill it with a heart shot, lung shot, with a bow and something else I can't remember, plus a difficulty modifier which seemed to work for the previous one. It was based on my experience of hunting everything in the game at the time. So some of the simpler species only gave you like a one times, but the harder things like lions 1.5 times multiplier, foxes 1.5, moose was 1.3, I think 1.2 because they're quite skittish.
Yes, in other words, you drank that Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I basically balanced the system. So basically, even if you kill a diamond, just normally it gives you more points than if you were to kill something smaller but with a bow shot through the heart, double lung. The bigger animal will still give you a slight advantage, but it basically balances each animal against other animals, whereas before the in-game score for a lion is 40, this one was 44 points. Gemsbok on the same map, which we were also hunting, are worth 330 points in some cases. So it was simple as just go and hunt one of those and nothing else while everyone else tries to hunt these and rabbits. So I think Yarrick killed quite a few things, but he didn't get the Gemsbok. Till got a Gemsbok and not much else, and ended up coming in second place. So it was at that point I was like, yeah, something needs to be done about this to balance the animals. And I thought the best way to do it is percentages against their diamond rating as a score, and then modifiers on top of that, depending on the hunter's ability to actually kill the animal properly.
Yeah, I could have won that if that was the case.
Yeah. It came down to who got the more animals, which is how I kind of envisioned it. I completely oversaw. It was a complete oversight on my part how some animals are scored massively more than others. This warthog's from the same map. It's like the rabbits usually only worth about 4 points, and they're
That is one ugly pig. Like, I don't even feel bad if we eat pigs and looking at that, like...
Kind of has it
What?
coming, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got like a really bad comb over.
Reminds me of the one from Saw.
It's like a Donald Trump comb over style.
You can't say that in a video. It'll upset the American audience.
Only half of them. The boys making fun of them for like 3 years now. It'd be grand.
We got the wildebeest. That was the thing I had to kill with a bow, and it was literally a case of, there was a saying in World of Tanks, you don't, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and that was a case of that. It was like closing minutes of the competition. That was my bow kill. I had a crossbow. I took a shot. It worked. And there's my Gemsbok up here. He's a very big male, 268 points. Versus 21 points for that wildebeest that took me ages to get with a bow, so that's why bows get a multiplier. It worked out quite well. Me and Sham plugged in many different ways of killing things, so even if you kill something big but fuck it up. You still get more points if you get something big but get it right, kind of thing.
The statue outside looks really cool this time of night.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, it's lit up.
Yeah.
Can't remember what else is up here. Oh yeah, the buffalo from the Savannah one. Could be worth
Do
doing.
you know what
one.
I'm actually thinking? If this map was just a bit more abandoned with all the taxidermy, would be make a great Phasmophobia map.
Yes.
Bit of lightning effects and rain. It's very atmospheric already.
That's a very, very big Mail Games block, 331. 337 is Diamond, so he was almost there. Also from the Savannah tournament. Absolute beast of a thing. I think the funnest memory hunting those was that time around that lake with you, Till. I had the bow,
Oh god, yes.
spotted it, and the outline comes up, fired the arrow, and that animal, nothing happened. Like, oh fuck, I missed somehow. And we just saw this red flashing light running across the map. Like, oh, I hit something else. Like, it was beautiful. Yeah, that's where